Your cat is staring at you right now. Maybe not physically, but somewhere in your memory, those eyes are there, watching, waiting. And you've always wondered, does my cat actually know I love them? Not suspect it, not feel it vaguely. Know it. That question is older than you think, and the answer might change everything. Because here's what nobody tells you. Cats don't experience love the way we do. They don't need words. They don't need grand gestures. What they need is something quieter. Something most people walk right past every single day without noticing. And if you're watching this, you've probably already been doing some of it, without even realizing it. Think about the last time your cat brushed against your leg, or curled up exactly where you were sitting, or blinked slowly at you from across the room. You probably smiled. Maybe you even talked to them. But what if I told you those moments were already a conversation? One you didn't know you were having. One that mattered more than any word you've ever said. I've spent years watching people with their cats, and the ones whose cats are truly bonded to them, truly calm, trusting, and affectionate, they all share something. It's not a trick. It's not a training method. It's a way of being, a presence. And once you understand what cats are actually looking for, everything shifts. Quietly, permanently. You're not here because you just like cats. You're here because you love one specific cat, maybe more than one. And that love is real. But sometimes it feels one-sided, doesn't it? Like you're giving and your cat just walks away, jumps off the couch, ignores the cuddle. That's not rejection. That's a language barrier. And today, we're fixing that. We're going to go through 8 secret ways to tell your cat you love them, without saying a single word. Each one is backed by animal behavior research. Each one is something you can start doing today. Some will surprise you. Some will feel so simple you'll wonder why nobody told you sooner. And at least one of them, I promise, will change how your cat looks at you. Before we get into the list, I want to say something. If you're over 40 and you have a cat, there's a good chance that animal has seen you through something hard. A loss, a change, a quiet Tuesday that felt heavier than it should have. Cats don't forget that. They carry it with them. And the way they show up for us, silently, consistently, that's already love. We just need to learn to speak it back. So let's start with number 1. And this one is going to feel almost too simple, but don't let that fool you. Slow blinking. That's it. When you look at your cat and slowly close your eyes, not a full blink, more like a long, soft close, you're sending them one of the most powerful signals in feline communication. It means, I am not a threat. I trust you. I feel safe with you right here. Researchers call it the slow blink. Cat owners call it the cat kiss. Whatever you call it, studies show that cats respond to it and even initiate it back. Dr. Karen McComb at the University of Sussex found that cats are more likely to approach a person who slow blinks at them. It's not magic. It's their language. And you've probably done it by accident already. Now do it on purpose. Watch what happens. Try it tonight. Sit across from your cat. Wait until they're relaxed. Make soft eye contact. Not a stare, just a gentle gaze. Then slowly, very slowly, close your eyes halfway and open them again. Give it a moment. You might get it back. And when you do, you'll feel something shift. Not dramatically, just quietly, like a door opening that you didn't know was closed. That slow blink is just the beginning. Because once you understand that cats communicate through stillness and subtlety, everything else starts to make sense. Secret number 2 is about space. Specifically, giving it. Most people think love means closeness. And for humans, that's often true. But for cats, love sometimes looks like you sitting nearby and not reaching out. Not grabbing, just being there. Present. Quiet. Cats are not small dogs. They didn't evolve to follow a pack leader. They evolved as solitary hunters who chose to live near humans. That choice is still in them. Every time your cat decides to be in the same room as you, that's a decision, a voluntary one. And when you honor that by not forcing contact, you're telling them, I see your choice. I respect it. That's love in their language. Number 3 is about scent. This one surprises people. Cats live in a world of smell that we can barely imagine. Their scent glands are on their cheeks, forehead, chin, and paws. When they rub against you, they're not just showing affection. They're marking you as safe, as theirs, as home. So when you let them do it without pulling away or redirecting them, you're accepting their language completely. You can take it further. Gently rub the side of your finger along your cat's cheek and then touch a nearby surface. You're spreading their scent. You're saying, this place is ours. This is shared territory. It sounds small. It isn't. To a cat, scent is memory. Scent is safety. Scent is the closest thing they have to a permanent record of who belongs in their world. And you just signed your name. Number 4 is one people almost always get wrong. Eye contact. Most animals, and most cats, read a direct, sustained stare as a threat. It's instinct. It goes back millions of years. So when you lock eyes with your cat and hold it, even lovingly, they may feel pressure they can't explain. But when you look softly, briefly, and then glance away first, you're showing them you're not challenging them. That's trust. It's a small shift with a big effect. Instead of staring, try looking at your cat's face for just a second. Then let your gaze drift naturally to the side. Do this a few times. You'll notice your cat starts to relax. Their ears soften. Their body lowers. What just happened? You told them, without a single word, that you are not a danger, that you don't need to dominate this space, that you belong here together, peacefully. Number 5 is about routine. And this one is deeply emotional, even if it doesn't look like it from the outside. Cats don't just like routine, they depend on it. A consistent feeding time, a predictable nap spot, a regular moment where you sit in the same chair and they know you'll be there. These things create a kind of safety that cats carry in their nervous system. You become their anchor, their certainty. Think about what it means for an animal that can't ask questions, can't read a calendar, can't understand why you were gone for 3 days. All they have is pattern. And when you show up the same way, day after day, you're not just feeding them or sitting near them. You're proving something. You're saying, I will be here. I have always been here. That kind of love doesn't need words. It just needs to be true. Number 6 is going to make you rethink something you probably do every day. Talking to your cat. Now, I know, this isn't about words, but it's about tone. Cats can't understand English, but they understand frequency, rhythm, and warmth. When you use a soft, slightly higher-pitched voice around your cat, not baby talk, just gentle, their brain registers it differently than a normal speaking voice. It signals safety to them. Scientists have found that cats respond more positively to speech directed at them versus speech directed at other humans nearby. They actually turn toward you more, engage more, relax more. So when you talk to your cat in that quiet, warm way, about your day, about nothing, about everything, you're not being silly. You're communicating. You're showing up in a frequency they recognize as, this person is for me. I am safe. Number 7 is something most cat owners discover by accident late at night. Stillness. When you stop moving, stop scrolling, stop rushing, and you simply sit, your cat notices. They feel the shift in your energy. And often, that's exactly when they come to you. Not when you call them. Not when you reach out. But when you finally get quiet enough for them to feel it's safe to close the distance on their own terms. There's something almost humbling about it. You spend all day trying to connect with your cat, calling their name, offering treats, patting the couch cushion. And then you give up, sit back, stare at nothing, And there they are, climbing into your lap like they were always going to, like they were just waiting for you to stop trying so hard. Cats teach us something in those moments, about patience, about presence. And that leads us directly into secret number 8, the last one. And in some ways, the most powerful one. It's not a gesture. It's not a technique. It's something you offer without thinking about it, or you don't. It's attention. Real attention. Not the kind where you pet them while looking at your phone. The kind where you look at them. Actually look. And let them feel that they are the only thing in the room. Cats know when you're distracted. They feel it. And over time, a cat who is consistently half-noticed starts to withdraw. Not dramatically. They're not punishing you. They're just recalibrating, finding their own space. But a cat who regularly receives your full, unhurried attention, even just for 5 minutes a day, that cat becomes something else. Softer, more present, more yours. Because you showed up fully. And they felt it. So now you have all 8. A slow blink, respectful space, accepting their scent, soft eye contact, consistent routine, a warm and gentle voice, stillness, and real full attention. None of these cost money. None require training. None need to happen all at once. But together, practiced over days and weeks, they build something between you and your cat that most people never get to experience. A real, wordless understanding. And here's what that understanding looks like in real life. It looks like your cat choosing the spot right next to you on the couch, not across the room. It looks like them greeting you at the door not because they're hungry, but because they genuinely wanted to see you come home. It looks like a slow blink offered back to you from across the room, unprompted. Small things. Everything things. The whole language in a single gesture. I want to take a moment here because something important needs to be said. A lot of people who are deeply bonded with their cats, especially people who have had cats for decades, they often feel like they already know all of this intuitively. And they're right. You probably do. This isn't information that changes your love. It just gives language to something you've always felt. It confirms what you already knew in your chest. Because the truth is, loving a cat well is a practice, not a performance. It doesn't have to be loud or demonstrated or proven to anyone. It just has to be consistent. It just has to be real. And the fact that you're here, watching this, thinking about this, wanting to do better by the animal in your home, that already says everything. Your cat may not understand YouTube, but they understand you, more than you know. Let's talk about something that doesn't get discussed enough. What happens when a cat doesn't seem to respond? When you try the slow blink and they look away? When you give space and they never come closer? When the routine is there, but the connection still feels thin? This doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It doesn't mean your cat doesn't love you. It often means something happened before you, something that left a mark. Rescue cats, cats who were rehomed, cats who spent time alone or in loud environments. These animals carry history in their bodies. Trust for them is not assumed. It's earned slowly, invisibly, over a long stretch of time. And the 8 things we talked about today, they work for these cats too. They just work on a longer timeline. And when a guarded cat finally chooses you, finally crosses that invisible line, it means more than almost anything. There's a particular kind of person who rescues a difficult cat and refuses to give up. Who sits on the floor for weeks, not reaching out, just being there. Who learns to read the tiniest signals, an ear that rotates slightly forward, a tail that lifts just a little at the base. Who celebrates the first time that cat eats nearby without running. If you've ever been that person, you already understand something profound about patience and love. And if you're in the middle of that right now, if you have a cat who still hasn't fully let you in, I want you to hear this. You are not failing. You are doing exactly what that animal needs. Showing up without agenda. being present without demand. That is one of the hardest things a person can do, for another human or for a cat. And the fact that you keep doing it anyway says everything about who you are. Now let's go a little deeper into something that connects all 8 secrets together, because there's a thread running through all of them that most people miss at first. Every single one of these, the blink, the space, the scent, the voice, the routine, the stillness, the attention, every one of them is about removing pressure, about saying to your cat, "You don't have to perform for me. You don't have to earn this. Just exist. I'm here." That's a radical thing to offer another living being. Human relationships are full of unspoken conditions, full of expectations and scorecards we don't even realize we're keeping. But a cat doesn't operate that way. They can't pretend. They can't people please. They either feel safe or they don't. They either trust or they don't. And when you create the conditions for genuine safety, what comes back to you is something completely unfiltered, completely real. This is one of the reasons people over 40 tend to have such deep bonds with their cats. By that point in life, most people have had enough of performance, enough of relationships that require constant management. There's a tiredness that comes with age, not a bad tiredness, more like a settling. And cats meet you right there, in that settled place. They don't need you to be impressive. They just need you to be present, consistently. Think about the cats you've had over your lifetime, the ones who shaped you, the one who slept on your pillow during a hard year, the one who used to wait by the window every single evening, the one you still think about even now. Those animals weren't just pets. They were witnesses. They saw you when you weren't performing for anyone, and they stayed anyway. That kind of loyalty doesn't happen by accident. It's built in silence. There's research now, real, peer-reviewed research, showing that the bond between cats and their owners activates the same neurological pathways as human attachment bonds. The same ones. When your cat chooses you, your brain responds the way it responds to being chosen by someone you love. And when you lose a cat, the grief is neurologically identical to losing a close relationship. It's not crazy to mourn deeply. It's biology. It's love. And yet somehow, our culture still hasn't fully caught up to that. People still say things like, "It's just a cat." And if you've ever heard those words after a loss, you know exactly how hollow they land. Because it was never just a cat. It was a presence, a routine, a warm weight on your feet at night, a set of eyes that knew your face better than most people ever will. That's not nothing. That's one of the most real things there is. So when we talk about these 8 ways to show love without words, we're not talking about tricks to make your cat like you more. We're talking about honoring a relationship that already matters. We're talking about showing up intentionally for something that shows up for you every single day without being asked, without needing a reason, without ever once asking you to explain yourself. That deserves more than we usually give it. Much more. Let's pause here for a second and think about what your cat sees when they look at you. Not what you think they see, what they actually see. A familiar shape, a familiar smell, a voice they've cataloged and categorized as safe, a pattern of movement they know better than you know yourself. To your cat, you are the entire landscape of home. You are the thing that makes the world make sense. That's not small. That's everything. And knowing that, really sitting with it, changes how you move through your own home. You start to notice things you used to walk past. The way your cat repositions themselves to stay in your line of sight. The way they follow you from room to room, not asking for anything, just keeping the distance close. The way they settle only after you settle. These aren't coincidences. These are choices. Small, daily, wordless declarations that you are their person. There's something that happens around this point in a conversation like this one. People start mentally reviewing their day with their cat, running through moments. Did I slow blink this morning? Did I rush past them when I came home? Did I sit still long enough for them to come to me? And that self-reflection, that gentle audit of your own presence, is itself a form of love. The fact that you're asking means you already care deeply. Here's something simple you can start today. Pick one moment, just one. Same time every day. Put the phone face down. Turn the volume off. Sit in whatever room your cat tends to be in, and do nothing in particular. Read if you need to. Stare out the window. The point isn't what you do. The point is that you're there. Unhurried, available, predictable. You're building something your cat can count on. That's not a small thing. That's everything. Cats notice the difference between a body that's physically present and a mind that's somewhere else entirely. They feel it. The tension in your shoulders. The restless energy of someone waiting for a notification. But a person who has genuinely slowed down, whose breathing has settled, whose hands are still, that person feels different, safe different. And your cat will move toward that version of you in ways they never move toward the distracted one. Every time. Now, what about the cats who seem unmoved by all of it? The ones who don't blink back, who don't follow, who receive every gesture with what looks like complete indifference. I want to be careful here because this matters. Indifference in a cat is almost never what it appears to be. Cats suppress visible emotion the way some people do, not because nothing is happening inside, but because showing it has never felt safe enough. Yet. Watch the details instead of the dramatic gestures. A cat who positions themselves in your peripheral vision, who enters a room shortly after you do, who waits until you're settled before they settle. These are not coincidences. These are a cat maintaining connection on their own terms, at a distance that feels manageable to them. They are with you, just not in the way you were hoping for. And that gap closes. Slowly, but it closes. Some cats love the way certain people do, without announcement, without performance. They don't climb into laps or headbutt hands or purr loudly enough to fill the room. They just stay, room after room, year after year, quietly orienting their whole life around yours without ever making a scene about it. If you have a cat like that, you may have spent years wondering if they care. They do. They just speak in a frequency most people never learn to hear. For those quiet cats, the watchful ones, the ones who love from a careful distance, try this. Stop going to them, completely. For a few days, let every interaction be their idea. No reaching out, no calling their name. Just existing in the same space, open and still, like a door left ajar. What you'll likely find is that the cat who never seemed interested starts appearing closer, starts choosing the chair next to yours, starts watching you with something that looks a lot like relief. Because that's the thing about trust. You can't force it open. You can only create the conditions where it feels safe enough to bloom on its own. And that requires something most of us were never really taught: the ability to wait without withdrawing, to stay present without pressing forward, to want connection badly and still give the other being the space to come to it freely. Cats require that of us. And honestly, we're better for it. We're past the halfway point now, and I hope something has shifted, even slightly, in how you think about your cat. Not because I've told you anything you didn't already sense somewhere, but because sometimes we need someone to say it out loud, to confirm what we felt in quiet moments that we didn't quite trust. Your instincts about your cat are probably more right than you know. You just needed permission to believe them. Consider this that permission. Let's talk about something that doesn't get enough attention. The way cats love us through our worst moments, not our best ones. Anyone can be lovable when they're calm and present and generous. But your cat has also seen you frustrated, exhausted, grieving, short-tempered, distracted. And they didn't leave. They didn't judge. They either stayed close or gave you space, whichever one you actually needed, even when you didn't know yourself. That kind of attunement is remarkable. Cats read cortisol levels in human sweat. They respond to changes in your breathing and heart rate. When you're stressed, they know before you've processed it yourself. And their response, whether it's climbing into your lap or simply staying nearby without touching, is calibrated to you specifically. Not to cats in general. To you. The person they have studied and chosen and decided to stay with. Every single day. This is why so many people describe their cats as therapeutic. Not in a vague, feel-good way. In a measurable, physiological way. Petting a cat lowers blood pressure. It releases oxytocin, the same bonding hormone released between mothers and newborns. The purr frequency, between 25 and 50 Hz, has been shown to promote bone density and accelerate healing in surrounding tissue. Your cat is not just comfort. Your cat is medicine. Quietly, consistently, and yet, we still sometimes wonder if they really love us back. Isn't that something? We hold this animal who literally heals us with the sound of their contentment, and we still ask, but do they actually care? I think that question says more about us than it does about them. We've been taught that love has to be loud to be real, has to be demonstrated dramatically. Cats never got that memo, and maybe they were right not to. Let's revisit the 8 secrets one more time, but differently. Not as a list, as a picture. Imagine your cat across the room. You catch their eye. You slow blink. They blink back. You don't move toward them. You let the space exist. You've been consistent all week. Same chair, same time, same quiet energy. Your voice earlier was soft. Your hand, when you touched them, followed their lead. And now they're crossing the room, coming to you, unhurried. That moment, that unhurried crossing of the room, is the whole thing. That's what all 8 secrets build toward. Not a trick, not a trained behavior, a choice. Made freely by an animal who doesn't have to come to you, who has no social obligation, who owes you nothing. And they come anyway, because you have become, through patience and presence and small, consistent gestures, someone they want to be near. That's the whole goal. Right there. I want to talk about something a little harder now. What happens when we lose them? Because if you're over 40 and you've had cats, you've probably been through it. And nothing quite prepares you for the specific silence that follows. The food bowl you can't bring yourself to move. The spot on the couch that still holds the shape of them somehow. The way you reach down out of habit and find nothing there. That absence has a weight. A specific, terrible weight. And what I want to say about that, gently, carefully, is this. That grief is the full measure of what you had. Every pound of that loss is a pound of real love that existed between you. The silence after a cat is gone is not empty. It's full of everything they were. Every slow blink, every purr at 2 a.m, every time they chose your lap out of every other place they could have been. That was real. That counted. It still does. If you're watching this with a cat who is still here, still warm, still breathing, still occasionally knocking things off your counter for reasons no one will ever fully understand, I hope this video has made you want to put the phone down after this. Just for a few minutes. Just to be with them. Not to document it. Not to share it. Just to be in it. Because these moments are the whole thing. And they move faster than we expect them to. There will come a day, and I say this not to frighten you but to focus you, when you would give anything for one more ordinary evening with them. One more time of them settling at the foot of the bed. One more slow blink exchanged across a quiet room. You don't need that day to be today. But let it inform today. Let it make you a little more present. A little more intentional. A little more willing to just sit still and let them find you. And that's really what all of this comes down to, isn't it? Presence, not perfection. not expertise, not knowing every feline behavior study or memorizing 8 techniques in the right order. Just showing up, fully, repeatedly. In the small, unglamorous, ordinary moments that make up a life shared with an animal. Those moments don't look like much from the outside, but inside them, inside the quiet of them, everything important is happening. You know, people often ask, and maybe you've wondered this too, whether cats actually form attachments the way humans do, whether they're capable of something that resembles what we feel. And the science now is pretty clear on this. Cats do form secure attachments. They show distress when separated from their primary person. They use their owner as a safe base to explore from. That's not instinct. That's not hunger. That's attachment. Real and measurable. Let that settle for a moment. A study from Oregon State University found that most cats showed secure attachment to their owners. Results comparable to what researchers find in human infants bonding with caregivers. The same basic wiring. The same need for a safe, consistent presence to return to. Your cat isn't just comfortable around you. They are anchored to you. In a way that is measurable, reproducible, and real. You are their safe place. You have been all along. So when your cat follows you to the bathroom, and they always follow you to the bathroom, that's not just curiosity. That's attachment behavior. When they meow at the door, when you've been gone too long, that's not just habit. That's them telling you the safe base left and they noticed. And when they finally settle once you're home, once they've confirmed you're back, once the world makes sense again, that settling is relief. Quiet, feline, unmistakable relief. Now I want to bring something in that I think matters a lot for people in this stage of life. For people who are 40, 50, 60, and beyond, the relationship with a cat often becomes something that fills a space nothing else quite fills. Kids grown, routines changed, relationships evolved. And there, constant and unhurried, is this animal who needs you and loves you on a scale that fits perfectly into the life you're actually living right now. Not the life you had. This one, that's not a consolation prize. That's not settling. That's one of the great quiet gifts of this chapter of life, having the stillness and the time and the emotional depth to actually receive what a cat is offering. Younger versions of us were too busy, too distracted, too caught up in everything that felt urgent. But now you can sit. Now you can notice. Now you can slow blink back and mean it completely. That's not less. That's more. That's finally enough. And if you're watching this and you don't currently have a cat, if you lost one recently, or you're thinking about opening that door again, I just want to say this. Whatever you're weighing, whatever fear is making you hesitate, the love on the other side of that decision is real. It will cost you something someday. But what it gives you between now and then, the presence, the routine, the quiet companionship, that's a trade worth making. Every single time. We're getting close to the end of this video now. And before we get there, I want to do something I don't take lightly. If you've stayed with me this long, through all of this, through the science and the stories and the quiet moments between them, then you're exactly the kind of person this channel exists for. Someone who takes this seriously. Someone who believes that how we love the animals in our care actually matters. And it does. It really does. So if you're here with me at this point in the video, I want to invite you to subscribe to this channel and join us every day. We talk about cats the way they deserve to be talked about, with depth, with honesty, with real respect for the bond you've built. And the community here, the people who show up in the comments, who share their stories, they're your kind of people, the ones who get it, who never once said, "It's just a cat." Come be with us. Someone left a comment last week that I keep thinking about. They said, "My cat has been with me through 2 surgeries, 1 divorce, and the loneliest year of my life. I never knew how to tell her thank you." And that's exactly why this matters. Because that cat knew. She didn't need the words, but you needed a way to say it. And now you have 8 of them. Use them. Tonight, tomorrow, every ordinary day you still have together. Start now. So let's bring this home. You came here with a question. Maybe not in words, but in feeling. Something like, am I doing enough? Does my cat really know? And what I hope you're leaving with isn't a checklist. It's a certainty. The love was already there. It's been there every time you filled their bowl without thinking. Every time you adjusted your sleeping position so you wouldn't disturb them. Every small, unconscious act of consideration. That's love. It always was. The 8 secrets we talked about today, they're not ways to create something that isn't there. They're ways to make visible what already exists. To speak a language your cat was born knowing. To close the small gap between what you feel and what they can receive. That gap was never as wide as you feared. And now it's smaller. Now you have the words, even if none of them are actually words. Now you can reach across and they can feel it land. Think about tonight. Just tonight. One slow blink before you turn off the light. 5 minutes of sitting still with no agenda, letting them come to you if they choose, not forcing the moment, not performing it, just offering it, open and unhurried. That's the whole practice in one evening. And if they come, if they cross the room or climb onto the bed or simply shift their body slightly closer to yours, notice it. Let it mean something. Because it does. There's a particular silence that exists between a person and a cat who truly trust each other. You've probably felt it. It's not empty silence. It's full silence. The kind where nothing needs to be said because everything has already been communicated. Where presence is enough. Where just existing in the same warm room together is its own complete language. That silence is what you've been building toward, maybe for years. And you were closer than you knew. I think about all the people watching this right now, each one in a different home, a different city, a different chapter of their life, but all with the same thing nearby. A cat, doing what cats do, sleeping in an impossible position, staring at a wall for reasons unknown, choosing again and again to be in the same space as you. All of those cats, in all of those homes, loving their people the only way they know how, quietly, completely, without condition, and all of those people, maybe you, loving them back, sometimes awkwardly, sometimes without knowing if it lands, but trying, showing up, sitting still long enough to be found. That effort matters. That intention matters. The love doesn't have to be perfect to be real. It doesn't have to be fluent to be felt. You are already more connected to your cat than you probably give yourself credit for. That's the truth I most wanted to leave you with today. Before I let you go, and I mean this, take a second after this video ends. Don't immediately scroll to the next thing. Just sit for a moment. With your cat if they're nearby. With the memory of one if they're not. Let what you felt here settle somewhere quiet inside you. Because this wasn't really about techniques. It was about paying attention to something small and warm and extraordinary that chose you and keeps choosing you every single day. If this video meant something to you, if something here landed in a way you didn't expect, share it. Not for the numbers, but because someone you know might have a cat they love and no language for it yet. Send it to 5 people who would understand, who have their own cats, their own silent bonds, their own slow blinks exchanged across quiet rooms. Give them this. It costs nothing, and it might mean more than you know, to someone who needed to hear it today. And I want to ask you something before you go. Leave a comment below, a real one, not just a word. Tell me about your cat. Tell me one thing they do that you've never been able to fully explain, but that you know, in your chest, means something. I read every single one. And if you have a topic you want us to explore next, something about cats that keeps you curious or keeps you up at night, tell me that too. This channel grows because of what you bring to it. Your cat is somewhere right now, maybe close. Maybe in that specific patch of sunlight they have claimed as theirs since the beginning of time. And they don't know you just spent this time thinking about how to love them better. But tonight, when you sit down and the room gets quiet and you catch each other's eyes across the space between you, and you blink, slowly, softly, like you mean it, they will feel something. They won't have words for it either, but they will know.